a long time, hasn't it? I'm so glad you agreed to help me feed the animals. With how many come to me in need of help, I find myself struggling to keep up with each animal's needs. Here in my cottage, I like to give every animal an equal amount of care, especially during rehabilitation, so they can return to their homes and their loved ones fully recovered. However, with how many animals have been coming to me lately, I cannot provide that care to every single one. Normally my friends help me, but they get so busy that I don't want to put them out. It was so kind of you to offer, and you offered so enthusiastically. I absolutely love animals, so it's always nice to see someone to share that enthusiasm with. Even though we only met around a month ago, since you came here without warning, I feel like I already know what kind of heart you have. Kindness is my element, you see, and so I value that most in any pony. What is an element? Well, you see, actually it would take a long time to explain. Twilight is the pony for explaining to our culture. You're here now, and we're going to have a lovely, peaceful time feeding the animals. You'll love the way they nuzzle your hoof. Oh, sorry, hand. As they wolf it down. Sorry, you're not used to our language quite yet. Come on, let's get you inside. Here, let me take your coat. Oh my, it's very big. I don't think I have a hanger for it. Oh well, I'll just rest it gently on my couch. That'll be a safe place. Now perhaps the most major, and also my personal favorite part of taking care of animals, is feeding them. Of course, I cannot stomach some of the food they eat. I mean, I can't imagine worms are good for the birds' digestive systems, with how they wriggle everywhere. Plus, they aren't very nice to hold. But what I love most about it is how they show their gratitude once you fed them. Sometimes they nuzzle, or give a polite, "Thank you," in their own unique way. Now, I always feed the more temperamental animals first. Though they do not need discipline, they get very grouchy when they aren't fed. Angel Bunny over there is the fussiest eater. Sometimes he eats exactly what you give him. Others, he wants something you don't have. I know that look. He may be the sweetest looking thing, but he can be difficult. I guarantee, though, the affection you get from him is well worth it. He may be childish, but he has a heart of gold. And it's why I consider him not just my pet, but also my friend. So I think you two should get along like a house on fire. Just don't take it too literally, if you please. Oh, Angel! Come meet our friend. Here's a good bunny. I'll feed him half. You feed him the other half. Oh my, you are hungry. No, not too fast, Angel. You'll choke. Just small nibbles. That's it. Small little mouthfuls. There you go, little fella. Would you look at that? What a good little bunny. Oh, yes you are. Oh, yes you are. Yes you are. Come on. Now it's your turn. Now, Angel, keep up this good behavior for our friend. You're shaking. He won't bite. I promise. My someone is nervous. Here, just hold it gently to him and relax. He's sniffing it. It means he's curious. There you go. Would you look at that? He ate the whole thing without argument or a tummy ache. For now, at least. I'm so impressed with you right now. Angel's so volatile, and you handle him like a pro. You're a natural. And, oh, he's still licking your hand. Angel, there's nothing left. Oh! Oh! He likes you. It's him thanking you. I think Angel deserves a reward for this. Thank you, Angel, for being so cooperative. Oh, come here. Come on, you. It's the badgers next. Don't worry about taking your coat. It's a lovely temperature. I mean, you can take it if you want to, but only if you're comfortable. Oh, well, my fur is not that soft, but yes, you can huddle against it if it does get cold. I mean, I wouldn't mind. Seriously, I won't. Where are they? Here! Back here! I made some artificial sets for them at the far side of the cottage, so they can have some peace and quiet. The thing is, they are nocturnal. They come out for their food when they awake in the night. Another thing is, the poor things are very blind. So we have to leave it in a position in front of their sets where they will be able to sniff it instead of seeing it. Shh! You must be very quiet. I always have to be careful not to make the slightest sound that will wake them. Now, how do we do this? I'll leave one bowl this side. You leave it on the other side. Now slide it slowly and carefully to the place where they can find it. There. Now they'll find it during the night. Now it's time for the birds. So what we do is get some birdseed from this bag and pour it into the feeder. The grates trap the feed so it doesn't fall out, yet the holes are big enough for the birds to eat the food out of. They aren't particularly big birds, though I did have to take care of a phoenix once. Princess Celestia's, if you can believe it. I know, right? But to tell you the truth, I took it out of concern. For, you see, it didn't look like a majestic phoenix. It looked very weak, and I couldn't leave the poor thing in the state it was. I know that sounds terrible, taking the princess's property without her permission, and I learned my lesson. Oh, you think it's sweet that I was so concerned? Oh well, thank you. You were certainly sweet offering to come and help me today. Anyway, the feeder is full, and now we can call the birds. I think we have time to watch them. Sometimes, I just like to sit here and identify different bird calls. That there is a sparrow. Their calls are short and high-pitched. It's such a cute little squeak. That's a blue tit. They always sing so lovely. We actually have an a cappella group here in the cottage, and they are always the best singers whenever I'm asked to provide music for parties and other special occasions. You also hear that? That is my favorite bird call. A robin. They are the perfect sound to wake up to in the mornings. Such a sweet, satisfactory sound that makes the world around you seem brighter, and you feel that much happier. When you've been around these animals as much as I have, you identify that each has a special sound they make, their own song that speaks best about them. Think of it like our cutie marks. Their different sounds are their special talents. Every animal has a noise that makes them unique. It's why I show care and affection towards every one of Celestia's creatures. They all have a place, and they all have a different voice to share. To the world, they all belong. I understand this is new territory for you, but there truly are natural wonders to this new world that make it no finer place, in my opinion. I wouldn't trade my role in looking after these animals in Ponyville for anything in the world. Helping others is my special talent, and this is where I belong. Well, that's enough listening. Let's get back to... You almost fell asleep then. Don't deny it. I don't blame you. But we still have the water otters left. We can do the other animals a bit later. I'm sure they won't mind. Though just one more. Then I'll promise we'll take a break. Good? Get a bucket of fish, and then hand it to the otters gently. You might want to take your shoes off, since we're going in the water. Here, let me. Here we go. Now, be careful. The water might be quite cold. It is a little chilly, but it is bracing. Come on, the sooner you get your feet wet, the sooner you'll stop being cold. Good. See? Isn't it soothing? The water lapping against you, and beneath us are smooth pebbles. So you don't have to worry about cuts or bruises. Just walk slowly along the smooth bed of pebbles tickling you. It's actually breeding season, so you might get to see the adorable little baby otters. Every time I see one, I just want to hold and cuddle and... Well, you could see for yourself. Hey, Mr. and Mrs. Otter. How are your little ones today, if you don't mind me asking? Just look at them. Aren't they just the cutest little things? Their fur is also as soft as silk, so they are very calming to stroke. Oh, I almost forgot why we're here. This happens when you're around such adorable animals. Okay, Mr. and Mrs. Otter, open wide. Okay, toss them a fish. Aim directly for the mouth. They can be very greedy otters sometimes. You need to feed them at least 3 fish before they are full. Good thing we have a big bucket with us. Alright, now that's enough, otters. No, stop licking me! Oh, I'm sorry about this. You have to be very firm with them. No. No. Well, that was exhausting. Now I really feel like having a nap. I can see you were thinking the same thing. Come on, I'll make us some tea and we can have a break. I see your coat is still there on the couch. Why don't you settle down there? I'll go into the kitchen. How many lumps of sugar do you want? Only one? Oh, you're watching your weight. Well, if you want my opinion, you can afford to let yourself go. There you are. Sorry if I'm a loud sipper. I just love a warm cup of tea after feeding the animals. And yes, we haven't finished yet. I mean, I do have many more animals to feed. But that's why I appreciate you being here. It'll take so much longer without you here. But to tell you the truth, it's more than that. Don't get me wrong, my friends mean everything to me. But I must admit, having someone to share my love of animals with is a truly different experience. I've never had a connection with someone like you before. I feel like I have someone to share everything with. To share a piece of me with. Do you mind if I sit next to you? I'm a bit tired myself. Oh, your coat is very soft. Even more than my couch. It's almost like a big blanket. I could just nod off right here. Oh, sorry. Oh, you want me to lie on your lap? Okay. I suppose. For a short nap. I'm so glad you came to help me.